Hi, this is Mr. Ferranti at the Long Valley Middle School. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add a sound clip into a Google Slides presentation. The first part of the process requires you to create the sound clip and then add it to Google Drive. So what I'm going to show you to do is in Google Drive, which by the way you can access from your Google Apps button, you open up your Google Drive, you'll be in the My Drive section, create a new folder, title that folder probably by the class that you're in or the project. I'm just going to name mine Sound Clips. I'm going to then create the folder. I put the 0 in front of it just so it ends up towards the top of my Google Drive. I'm going to single click on that folder and I'm going to change the share settings so that anything I put into this folder will automatically get shared with people from WT Schools. I change the link sharing here to WT Schools. I click the button and I can leave those people as a viewer and then select Done. Now that anything I put in here will automatically be shared, people won't receive an email. It's just that when you open up your Google Slides presentation, anybody who opens that presentation will be able to hear the sound clips that you're adding. So it's important to change the share settings at the beginning of this process. If you'd like, you can also click on that and either two-finger tap to change the color. And I just do that for myself just to make things easier to find. The next part of the process requires you to go to a voice recording app such as Vocaroo. In order to use Vocaroo, let me just delete this last audio I made. The Vocaroo screen will look like this when you arrive at vocaroo.com. There are a number of other voice recording apps that you can also use. You click the record button, and most of them work this way. And then you're going to go to my Google Slides presentation. This particular presentation was dealing with the layers of the atmosphere. And you would record the information that you wanted to read. I often explain to students that they could add speaker notes down here and they can type a few sentences. I try to avoid reading word for word everything that's on the screen. And so then you just make a recording. Welcome to the troposphere. This is the layer where all weather occurs. It also contains 75% of the atmosphere's total mass. Once you finish recording your sound, you can come back to Vocaroo. You can hit the stop button and then save and share. Once you've recorded, you can then go back to your Vocaroo. You can then download that file, and that will download right onto your Chromebook. So here it says Show in Folder. Where that actually goes, if I just hover my cursor down to the bottom of my screen, I can select the launcher, open the launcher up. I can then select Files, and this is where you'll find that your downloaded audio clip goes into your Downloads folder, which is on your Chromebook. And that's what this little icon represents, your Chromebook files. There is a little bit of storage on your Chromebook. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click the arrow next to Google Drive and then the one next to My Drive. And I want to find that Sound Clips folder. You can see there's a little person in there if you look really close, indicating that anything that goes into this file is shared. If I click my downloads here and I open that up, you'll see here's my most recent recording. If you click Date Modified, it will organize them by the most recent recordings up at the top or up at the down at the bottom, depending on how you organize them. All right, so I'm going to click it so the most recent is at the top. I'm going to click and drag that into the Sound Clips folder. Now I can come to my Google Slides presentation. I can insert audio. My most recent audio clips will show up. You have a couple of different views. You can do your tile view or your list view. The most recent is at the top. Again, you can change that last modified. Here's my recording. You can see that it is shared. going to double click that and it will insert it right into my presentation. While it's selected, you'll notice there's a Format Options button. So you can either start playing it if you click on the slide, or automatically when you get to the slide. You can hide the icon when you're presenting or not. You can loop audio, and you can stop on a slide change. If it's a music clip that you want to play through multiple slides, you can uncheck that box and then maybe loop it. But in this case, we're just going to stop it if I advance the slide. There are some other things you can do, like changing the position, recoloring the icons, adding shadow to it. So you can resize it by making it larger. You could even move it on your presentation if you wanted to put it somewhere else for easy access. And I would put them in the same place on every slide if you're doing this in a presentation that requires multiple slides. Well, thank you for watching. I hope that's helpful. Good luck on your project.